from going crazy over a losing trade,
no liquidity sweep, stupid, stupid, stupid,
to draining your life savings at once.
oh
These are times when traders go insane after a trade. In this clip, Patrick Weiland takes a jab at ICT while losing his mind over market makers and liquidity manipulation.
If I put my stop loss, the market makers are going to take me out, so I don't give a f. Let's go. I'm telling you, it's going up. It's got to go. I'm telling you, the market makers, it's rigged. It's rigged, boys. I can't do it. I don't know what to do. The market makers, they're making it go up, and right now I'm long. What am I going to do? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. What am I going to do? The market makers, they're telling, oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's happening. It's happening. What's happening, Patrick? How's it going up? The market makers. ICT can't make money because of the market makers. Patrick Weiland, he makes money because of the market makers.
And he loses his mind again in this next clip while trading TATT. Patrick is holding a short position and decides to stop the trade to lock in some of the profits he manages to earn. But that wouldn't be the smartest decision, as his reaction shows.
I'll take it right there just to lock it down. Don't want to get stuck in some stupid bounce back up on TATT short there. And there it goes, down there to the 590s. God, I don't know why I look at the chat. I don't want advice from anybody. It's crazy. Look at my P&L. Oh my. Fuck! I just blew a fucking brain. Oh my.
He enters the trade at 6.5 and exits at around 6.1 because of something the chat said, and then the price falls down to the dumps. He's in a tough spot, but a comeback isn't impossible.
Why do I ever listen to anyone in the chat? Like, what the are you talking about? Why the are you still arguing me? Like, why are you even here? What the is that guy talking about? Retarded. This is why I don't trade, I don't do live streams. This is why I don't do live streams. I don't want to fucking hear what anyone has to say. I don't give a I'm not live streaming anymore. Everybody's fucking Warren Buffett on YouTube. Everybody's fucking Warren Buffett. It's like, listen, you guys are here. You're here to watch me trade. So why the does anyone try to tell me what to do, it's like, why?
The chat continues to argue against him, and he continues to get angrier until things reach a boiling point.
I literally don't want to listen. I don't want to listen to anybody. It's so stupid. What are you talking about? I can't see anything you're saying. I just closed out the chat, so it doesn't matter. You can say whatever you want.
But at least Patrick still had some resemblance to a normal human being, unlike TJR in this next clip. TJR is recapping a trade he took on the S&P 500, except this time something's off about him.
First and foremost, this was the ass cheek of a trade that I took.
Alright, a lot is off about him.
As we can see, the S&P 500 did nothing off of either of those levels that we had marked out. However, I ended up taking a trade. Why did I take a trade? Well, there was a 15-minute SMT divergence from these lows to these lows, and you're probably saying, well, TJR, it didn't sweep any liquidity. And you see, that's where I went wrong.
A liquidity sweep is when price moves just enough to trigger stop losses set by other traders before taking its true direction. When liquidity isn't sweeped, the price movement has no confirmation and is weak.
Now, even though I de-risked, I wanted to take a trade. I wanted revenge for my 0-2 trading week last week. Not a smart idea for a funny guy like me.
Mixing trades with emotions, that's a recipe for disaster.
So, we see the 15-minute SMT divergence. Where did I go wrong? No liquidity sweep. Stupid, stupid, stupid.
He then tries to enter a trade on a break of structure, but there is no SMT divergence. Simply put, he's acting on a structural shift in price without confirmation from other markets. But when the SMT is finally formed, it isn't any good news for him.
My one and only take profit were these hourly highs that were formed after the market had closed this 9-hour hourly candlestick. Now, unfortunately, we see price push and push. We were quite literally, oh my goodness, we were 2 ticks away from nutting. We were 2 ticks away from hitting take profit and coming over the screen. I didn't take profit, and what happened? I lost.
Trading is hard, and although TJR is not the Joker, this next clip shows that he tends to lose his sanity just the same. He is trading NASDAQ and the S&P 500 in this video, and he starts off shaky.
I actually already lost a trade on NASDAQ. I entered short off of this fair value gap getting filled, and then I lost around $9,000 on this, trying to take it literally down to these London session lows.
After losing $9,000 on NASDAQ, his only hope is to recoup his losses through his S&P 500 trade, a trade he manages to enter amazingly well.
We're getting ready to move heavy and tactical with trading, and I'm not gonna lie, this entry was actually lethal. If I end up getting stopped out though, I might jump off a building if I end up making money, or if I have to jump off a bridge and this gets stopped out. All right, we have potential bridge jumping and cliff jumping opportunities right now. So we're coming into this 5-minute order cock and into this 5-minute breaker. That's like the one thing that's protecting my sanity currently. Okay, never mind, I'm going.
And then out of nowhere, he cuts to this.
We never doubted it, boys. We ain't never doubted it. We never doubted it. That's that reversal. I wasn't doubting that shit. Listen up. You want to know how a YN, I'm about to say the word, get in a banger like this! Bang, 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 bang! Least emotional trader. 1 to 9. Oh, daddy, how'd you hit it?
Well, that trade turned out better than expected. It sure beats getting conned by a kid, like this trader who stumbles upon a kid streaming his crypto trade and jumps at the opportunity to join. Sadly, both the kid and the trade are major red flags.
Keeping what?
On it yet, or what's good?
Bro.
No way, 1 million?
Bro. Oh my god, I would have bid it so hard. Bro, I wish I saw this sooner. At like 300K, I don't want to top blast $1 million. I'm top blasting. Okay.
The kid owns the majority of the coin, being the developer, and anyone who enters should first ask themselves if they trust someone like that with large amounts of money. Anyway, this trader is about to get his answer.
Wait, the volume's crazy.
Wait, what?
Wait,
Wait, I'm so confused.
I got filled at the bottom? No!
Oh.
You little bastard!
No way. Holy f***.
You
Holy
robbed me, you
fuck.
little bastard!
Holy f***. Thanks for the 20 bandos.
What the
Oh, yo,
You little bitch!
yo.
What? Nah.
Yo.
Nah, Ken!
What the?
There we go. The rug has been pulled from under his feet, and the token spikes down to 500,000. And even as it is climbing back up, it doesn't matter because our trader has sold. But when you're watching the rug pull instead of being robbed by it, the whole thing suddenly becomes more humorous. Like this guy who is viewing the Squid Game token live. And you already know when a token has a name like that, nothing good is in order.
So the market cap is $2.168 trillion. And now the market, it went to 0. Yeah. Oh, and bam! There we go. Squid Game. Sayonara, motherfucker.
That is a crazy candle. It went down to 0 in one movement. Imagine buying this token only to see this happen seconds later.
Holy you've seen it live, baby. You've seen it live. A goddamn rug pool, baby. A live rugging? Wow. Holy moly, man.
Well, turns out there were people who bought the token just before it dumped, and it's worse than you think.
Oh, good lord. Yeah, this is where you buy, boys. This is where you buy, Chad. Look at this. Some fucking idiot bought 50K worth. They took that shit. Ooh, they wanted that 50K. Ooh, they wanted that shit, dog. Oh, man, that sucked. Yeah, so these transactions went through. These went through. That's fucked up. Oh, that's... There it is. There it is, Chad. One... Short fucking live.
And there's the source of all the mayhem, those two major transactions. This is why investment in an obscure token shouldn't be taken lightly. You might as well just gamble your money away. These rug pulls aren't as infrequent as you'd like for them to be, but given a choice between being rug pulled and taking this next trade, most would choose to be rug pulled any day. This trader tries to take advantage of a gap up, which is just the increase in the opening price of a day compared to last day's closing. Ideally, this would mean stockholders would sell to lock in their profits, allowing for traders to jump in and buy the dip before price rises again. Unfortunately for him, this doesn't happen.
I'm having some trouble here with Tesla. Just failed to move higher and it's getting back to the lows where I should have my stop. I'm getting ready to stop it. I'm already down $14,000. That's very bad. That's very bad. I need to see it stopping just a bit, relaxing a bit. Oh, what a spike down. I do not move out on spikes. Look at that. That's terrible. $27,000 down.
He should definitely consider moving out on this spike. Once the price gains momentum, it could fall down to dangerous lows. Although it's a mystery how worse a $16,000 loss can get.
You know, the case with Tesla is that it's strong today. I'm looking at the daily. Tesla should move up today.
Now his only hope is that the price stops somewhere around this support line.
Closes the gap, and this should be it right here. And again, the market started down a bit, but I'm looking at the daily of the market. I expect the market to move higher. I expect Tesla to move higher today. I hope I'm not mistaken here. Just spike down. I do not move out on spikes. Starting to feel sorry about this one.
You can hear the pain in his voice. Losing $40,000 tends to do that. Although trading is a game of ratios, and sometimes a $50,000 loss for one trader is a $2,000 loss for another. In fact, what once used to be big losses for some traders are now small amounts. But this doesn't help the case of Patrick back in 2019. Patrick decides to go short on TCS during pre-market, but things won't turn out as he expects.
So I'm just thinking we might just get a big sell-off in the overall market today. This should be fun either way. It's gonna be a fun one, I can guarantee you that. It's just not looking very good right now, but screw it, we're just gonna hold it. We're gonna go for it.
Ironically, the rest of the market is trending downwards, but TCS manages to stay afloat. Trading pre-market is always risky. There is a lack of liquidity, and brokers might put their own restrictions on the trader. Hopefully, he can turn this around.
751 is gonna be my stop loss. That's where we're gonna get out if this can't work. There's no volume on this thing right now. I need some more volume. There's some more volume. Come on, baby. Get below that 730, start selling.
Lacking the volume required to push this trade to the finish line, the price hovers around 725 for a while before spiking back up to 735.
Break that VWAP. Come on. There we go. Come on, 725. Break it. Right here, right here, right here. 725. Go. All right, 751, my stop there. Let's see, we're gonna get stopped out here. All right, getting out of it.
And he loses $1,200 here, a massive sum for any new trader like Patrick back in 2019.
Trying to ask the age-old question, where did I go wrong? Where did it all go wrong? There, it went wrong this morning. That's pretty much where it went wrong at. That's how it all comes down to. It's not pretty. It's not pretty. But remember, I'm a real person. I got real problems. I got real issues and all that. So when you do leave a comment and you talk about how bad I am, just be nice, because remember, I lost the money today. I lost money, not you guys.
You can see the pain he is in over losing this money, and this is why you don't judge someone's trades by absolutes, but relative to their investment. But in this next trade, he loses over no fault of his own. Patrick is trading MS in this clip, and he closes his position manually, but he still manages to make a $3,000 loss after he steps out of the office, even though he got out of his position. The reason is ridiculous.
But what I did wrong was I ended up canceling, I ended up selling my position and getting out, not using the stop loss, and then I overlooked the fact that I had a stop loss or a stop limit order open. Once the market got to my stop limit order, the platform went ahead and did its job. It executed my stop limit, or whatever you want to call it. My stop limit got executed. I got short at 2,400, and well, guess what? The market decided to rally all the way up there to 2590, almost 200 handles. My account is not big enough to handle a 200 handle move against it.
But how does he miss his stop loss in the first place? Doesn't the platform explicitly display it? Well, about that.
What happened was, instead of checking my working orders, which would show up in here, I can't even make an order right now because I don't have any type of buying power because I have no money in the account. But when you make an order, the order comes up in this order book. Whatever, your working orders. Your positions come up down here below you, but your working orders show up here. If there's an order that's, below wherever you bought at or whatever, sometimes it doesn't show up on the DOM, on the order book, or whatever you want to call it, on the right-hand side, because far below, from 575, we can see 5.
That's right, not the best feature. Although in the platform's defense, not a lot of people forget their stop losses and take profits, no matter how far above or below they're placed, or if the trade is closed or open.
I've already I've cried about it. I've already had the yelling and the screaming episode. I've already thrown things around the office. I've already, done everything that you could do when you're angry. Now it's just like, well, all I can do now is just laugh at it. All I can do now is just laugh at it, basically. So
That's gotta hurt, having the right prediction of the price increasing, but still losing all your money anyway. Perhaps some trading platforms could use a more intuitive setup, but in this trade, it was Chansey's lack of information that caused his downfall, and the slow-moving graphs that were normal back in the day.
Okay, I just launched some AMRN right here, off of this support right here, bounced up a little bit, past this 50-period moving average.
Here, he explains why he bought AMRN. AMRN has started to rise after being at a low point, and there is a support line right beneath his entry, securing his investment. Or at least that's what he thinks.
Good thing this chance, good chances think you go green, so, you know, maybe make a nice little chunk along the 1,000 shares, see what happens with this thing.
And with that analysis, he is willing to go all in with 1,000 shares. At so many shares, a $1 drop would mean a $1,000 loss.
So, come on, just keep on moving. Come on, man.
Chansey was confident in the graph, until this happened.
Well, fuck, it's got some support right here, so, you know, maybe it'll hang on to this 16 area, bounce back up. Come on.
Oh shit, dude. What the f? I just lost $1,500. What the f? Oh shit. Oh, no.
Always remember to look at volume when making judgments about support, folks. High volume is key.